Well, hey everybody. It's been a long time since I've done a talking Facebook Live video, and I thought I would go live today and talk about something that was kind of a revelation for me this morning. I've been going out to the, so I want to tell you a story, and the story has relevance to your life. So I've been going out swimming in the mornings, and I meet my buddy Jim down at the beach. And we go usually for 45 minutes or so, ocean swims, beautiful. It's been gorgeous down at the beach. The water's warm. I've been wearing a wetsuit, but really loving it. So this morning, Jim had decided that he was going to invite his our photographer friend Jay up from Santa Barbara to shoot some photos of him in the water with the sunrise. It's gorgeous. And Jay brought his kayak and this big Pelican case, waterproof case. Now, I wasn't there. I just heard about it because I got there at 6:30 and they had already been in the water and done all this. But evidently what happened was Jay's kayak, and I use the term in quotes, was really a surfboard with a small seat. I think it's called a wave ski. And it looks like a surfboard, but it's got little straps in the front for your toes to go under, for your feet to go under. And it's got a little seat, but it's a surfboard. I mean, make no bones about it. It's about 5.5 feet long, maybe 6 feet long, with a pointed nose and fiberglass, not stable. And there's no place to strap anything down, that's for sure. And Jay had all this camera gear with him. The intention, by the way, was not to go surfing. It was to shoot photos of Jim, who was going to be stand-up paddleboarding, stand-up paddleboarding. Yeah. Well, he got out in the waves, and the waves were bigger today than they had been over the past week or so, and he couldn't navigate the bulkiness and the size of the camera case in his lap or on the board. There was no place to anchor the camera to the board, and the waves, and paddling the board without falling off, and hence the photo shoot never happened. He had driven an hour and a half down from Santa Barbara to be here, crack of dawn, and it was kind of a bust. It was a total bust. I mean, it was great to see him because we're all friends. We're all friends from Eco Challenge, and he shoots all this adventure stuff. He's a great photographer and a great guy. But I was reminded of the importance of showing up with the right equipment for the job, for the mission. Like, if the mission had been to go out and have a good time and play around in the surf and maybe shoot some pictures, it was perfect. It was totally perfect. But what Jay really needed was a sit-on-top kayak that's got strap tie-downs on it, or that's just bigger, more stable, that's not going to just tip over with every little idiosyncrasy in your hips, so that he could make it through the waves and get out and actually shoot the pictures. And I was reminded of the importance and the relation of that to us in our life. As a life coach, one of the things that I work on with my clients is to remind them of their responsibility to show up with the right equipment. Again, air quotes. What's the right equipment? Mindset, attitude, heart set. If you woke up this morning and you headed down into the kitchen and everything seems to be irritating you, everyone else, what they're doing, what they're saying, how they're being is irritating you, and you are looking out at them for what's wrong, the first place you need to check is you. Did you show up with the right equipment? Did you show up with the right attitude? Did you show up with the right heart set? Did you show up with the right mindset? Did you show up with the right kayak? It's physical, it's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. This applies to everything in our life. When you go to the gym, are you showing up in the right mindset? When you go to practice the piano, Steve Wagaman, if you're still watching, do you show up with the right mindset? Do you do your 30 minutes of scales before you move into the other part of your practice? Are you ready? Are you actually mentally prepared? So one of the reasons why in my Better Together meditation group, we start the day with 10 minutes of meditation. to remind ourselves it's the daily practice, showing up the way we want to show up so that we're prepared for what is to come in our day and in our life. So that's my message today. I have no idea how long this was. Hopefully it was short enough that I didn't lose your attention. But it's fun to kind of be back on a Facebook Live. I was a little nervous about going live, wondering what I was going to say and if it was going to come out right. And I think it came out fine. I always have that thought when I do Facebook Live. Oh God, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep talking for 3 minutes or 2 minutes long enough to really get the message across. And I did. So I hope you guys have a great day. And let me know what you think. Give me some comments below. How do you show up or not show up? How do you make sure you're in the right mindset, heart set, spirit set? All right, everybody. See ya.